Hello friends, thank you for watching this video. In this session, we are going to discuss about what is Python and what are the major differences between Tkinter, Flask and Django, and how we can integrate our MySql database into Python. If you are newly into our channel, kindly subscribe our channel for getting more videos. Thank you. We will move on to our session.
And as I told you before, this is not something a core Python. Core Python is the basic stuff. It's not only that. Earlier we used to take only the basic and core Python. This is the next level of training, which means here we are planning to take care of Tkinter, Flask, database connections, and Django. These many tools fall in place. Okay. Even though you are new to Python programming, just think you need to have the interest to accept other things, right? We are taking everything in terms of providing you the basic knowledge of Python programming, everything we are taking care of. Okay, I'll tell you what are cover in this session today. I'm going to take just a 30-minute session, guys. Usually we'll have a 1 hour training, daily basis we'll have a 1 hour session, and apart from that, weekly 5 days we will have a class. 2 days we will give Monday to Friday we will have class. Saturday, Sunday as usual we'll give you a leave. In addition to that, right, what the major thing, which is something daily 1 hour session. Today I'm going to take only 30 minutes because I don't want to make you guys overload in the day one itself. Okay, that is the reason. And today for 30 minutes agenda, right, I'm going to give you the overall idea about what is meant by Python, why we need to learn Python, and what is meant by Tkinter, and what is Flask, what is Django, and what is meant by database connection, where and all we'll back with the database connection. Overall idea. Okay, even though you people are new to these technologies, I'm going to give you overall idea. The addition to that, I'm going to tell you the concepts of projects. Okay, we are also doing freelancing. Okay, from our freelancing project, whatever the project we are receiving, right? We received many projects in Tkinter and database oriented Django project. Many things are there. I'm going to show you that as well. The action plan, right? I'm going to give you the small brief, the complete introduction about the session. What is the action plan for next 30 to 35 days of training? Okay. So the main thing here, each and every session, right? It's purely, right, we are taking with the real time training basis. That is what I mentioned, like real time. Fine, guys. Now Python is a general programming language. Okay, we have a C, C++, Java, .NET, okay, Node.js. So it's similar, one of the programming language. But the advantage about Python, right, is the world most easiest programming language. Python is the world most easiest programming language. How I am telling how it's become world most easiest programming language? Because the syntax, the structure of Python, they have been developed in such a way. It not have a complex syntax. It's not having an open braces, curly braces, something like that. It's purely into like very easy stuff and very minimal stuff. Okay, each and everyone can understand Python. They can simply learn Python. That is the main advantage of Python. And in the current generation, the grooming technologies like cloud computing, Devops, automation, ethical hacking, and if you go big data, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these grooming technologies are majorly using Python as a API. Okay, we also having other programming languages, but that is not having all the functionality, and also that is not having the full functionality. Okay, that is the main advantage of Python. If you learn Python, right, you can apply it everywhere. Okay, Python is a platform independent, and it's a major thing. It's open source. We don't want to purchase any license. Okay, free updates they are giving. When I started my career with Python, right, that time it was 2.6 or 2.7. Now it is almost reached 3.8. That is the latest version. This is training complete taking basis on 3.8. Okay, fine, guys. The major reason why I need to learn, apart from that, Python is the open source language, is platform independent. It's very easy to learn, world most easiest language. Addition to that, the many companies, right, nowadays they are into automation. Okay, many companies, right, they are into automation. If you go to any company, any project, whatever the manual activity we are doing, right, that they are planning to make it as automation. When we are doing automation, we can reduce the employees count, manpower. So because whatever activity we are doing manually, that will be taken care by the Python automatically. That is something automation. So on that case, okay, on that case, everyone is supposed to learn any one programming language. After 2 years or after 1 year, if you can notice, JD they are giving a job description when you go for attending interview. There itself they will clearly mention any programming language is mandatory in terms of automation. They will going forward it will be like that only. Even currently in my companies and all we used to mention like that only. Because future completely depends on the automation. Whatever the project you may be from testing background, or you may be from networking background, you may be from Windows or Linux background, or you may be from cloud computing background or big data background, whatever it is. General thing, automation fall in place in each and every project. Whatever the people are working right, and as a support perspective, as a development perspective, they have to take care of automation also going forward. Okay, so that is the very important in terms of understanding the automation. Many programming languages are supporting, but what I recommend personally, Python is the easiest programming language, so we can implement any kind of automation simply in our project. So consider we are all in lockdown. Okay, we are expecting every IT companies, right, which they will start from 2021. They are most of the inputs, right, which are coming from the company, and many companies are declared we are supposed to start our work, office work, daily basis work from the January only next year. So we have around 3 that we can make use of this time period in terms of learning any new and good technology. So you guys can individually learn, but through 2 days or 3 days, right, after that you will get bored, you will not continue it. But here we are giving you proper mentor and what need to be studied and each and everything, right? We are giving spoon feed kind of thing. Okay, we are doing spoon feed for each and everyone. So by the way, you can gain a proper knowledge in Python. That is a very ultimate aim for us. All right, now I'll tell you how Python is easiest programming language when compared to other. Okay, let me open a small notepad. Okay, I'll take. I am going to write a small basic program, which is the most easiest language till now we understood. We college days and our school days, right? Or C++ or Java. So when you write any small program, okay, as include stdio.h. This is something header file. We need to include it, and we need to include, if you want, we need to include as include. Just I am writing, so I am going to compare it. Okay, compare these programs with our Python. Simply I need to include the header file. After that, main function will start, something like void main. Sorry, we need to start the void main. Okay, then main function will start. Here is a variable, something like we can declare int a, b, c. So what I am going to do, a is equal 10, b is equal 20, c is equal a plus b, like that. Right, now I need to print up. I supposed to print total something like C. So if I print it like that, get ch to keep your output steadily available. Okay, the basic program. Maybe when you are writing on C or C++, why many people are used to hate the programming? What is the reason? They used to tell something like we need to declare a variable, we need to use proper data type, we need to be very much careful when you are using curly bracket, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon, comma. These are these functionality, right, in the programming that will make each and every person to hate the program. That is the reason many people are not coming into development perspective, not they're showing in their interest in the automation. Okay, what I'm trying to mean, the curly bracket, the comma, the colon, and the print of the syntax and void main include all these stuff, right, which irritates each and every human to hate programming. So this is the complexity to write a simple program. This is the complexity exists if you take any programming language, C, C++, Java, or whatever programming language. This is what the result. Now what I'm going to do, let me open my Python shell. I'll open my command prompt. Let me type my Python. I'll go into the Python shell. So as of now, right, when you are typing Python in your command prompt, you will not get it into the Python shell because you are not installed Python in your machine. Maybe. Okay, don't worry. From tomorrow class onwards, I'll tell you. I'll start from basics. What is how to install Python? What are the different versions of that? From that core, I'll start. Okay. No need to worry. As of now, just assume in my machine I already installed Python. So you can see 3.7.3, which is also a latest version, but actual latest version is 3.8. Okay, no need to worry. Our session, right, completely we are taking into 3.8 only. Okay, in that machine we have installed like 3.7 anyway. So the same program, whatever we written in the notepad, right, the same arithmetic program, I am going to execute in the Python. You see, as usual, I am declaring A, I am assigning value to A, and B, I am assigning some value to B. Now what I am going to do, C is equal to A plus B. Now I am going to print C. You can find both things, same functionality, only both codes are doing. Either C, C++, Java also doing the same functionality, even Python also doing the same functionality. But the size of the program is very simple when in terms of a Python. And also one more thing, when in terms of easy understand, when any person seeing this script, right, you can simply understand A is equal to 10, yeah, B is equal to 20, yeah, they are doing additional operation, yeah, fine. But when they are looking into this, right, it seems like very big program actually. Understand the logic? Understand what I'm telling? Yeah, that is how I am telling Python is one of the world most easiest programming language. Not only this, the main, I told you, right, why people hate programming? Because we need to declare a variable. See, I declared some variable, integer, A, B, C. Here I don't want to declare anything because Python has its own capability to recognize what kind of data I'm giving. If I'm giving integer data, yeah, it can understand. If I'm giving floating data, it can understand. If I'm giving any string or character, Python can eligibility and capability to recognize what kind of data I'm doing. So I don't want to worry about the declaration of any variable. And I don't want to worry about the curly braces, main function when it is starting. I need to include something. I need to put the double quotes. I need to put colon, get ch, nothing like that. So like a normal common English. When you are writing program, right, it's normal common English. That is why every people love to use Python. I told you, right, many technologies like cloud computing, big data, cyber security, and ethical hacking, and if we come to like artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, data science, each and every topmost technologies, right, people are they are using Python as one of the programming language because it supports all the things. You can take C. C can support for some other utilizations only, or it not support all these functionality. You cannot automate cloud computing using C. But Python is not like that. If you learn the Python clearly from end to end, right, in this session, in this workshop, you can apply it anywhere. Okay, whatever the platform you are able to do it, right, each and every platform you can do it. That is what we are telling, platform independent. We can use it in each and every technologies. Okay, so this small example I take it because of to giving you an example how Python, how much it is easy. Everyone can learn, even though you are not having an experience with Python. Actually, will be able to learn it. Okay, so I'll come back to my presentation. We were initially discussing when you go for interviews, right? Many people are looking for a Python. After 1 year, right, the technology, the JD itself, the job description itself, many people used to ask, include any one programming language knowledge is mandatory. Like that, they will start mentioning it because every project into automation nowadays. Okay, that is about the introduction to Python. Then what Harry initially you said something like Django, Flask, Tkinter, Boto 3. What does it mean? Where we need to use? See guys, these are some other components, some other additional component. Okay, I'll show you. It's not a big deal. Okay. This is something what you have seen in the screen, right? Sorry guys, many of them pinging me in chat. I'm in very good flow, right? So I'll answer all your question at the end. Okay, fine. So this is the content, whatever you are seeing, right? I told you, right? This training, it's not going to be the one-day class. Okay, this is purely going to be 30 to 35 hours of session. Okay, what we will do in the section 1, we will take the basics of Python. When you want to learn any advanced concepts in Python, there should be some basics things like Python tokens, Python operator, Python data types, conditional statement, looping statement, Python function. Many of the places, right, people only extend this. They will simply drag it for 1 month, 2 months. They will simply waste your time. They will, for the namesake, they will take as a training. Okay, usually, even in your college days and all, or when you go for YouTube and Udemy and all. See, when you go for YouTube and Udemy, they will be purely into these concepts. You can go to any channel, YouTube channel or Udemy courses. When you go and see their course content, right, this whatever I highlighted just now, that much only will be there. Something like they'll be explaining about data types. They will be explaining about if condition. They will explain about looping statement. They will explain about functions. That's it. That much only they will cover. But here we are making that as a one section. It's the first section. I agree in order to learn Python. So that is what we are starting from very basics. Okay, the section 1, it's completely first 1 week of session going to the pure basics only. Once we are done with that, then only we are starting the key, that is something called Tkinter GUI in Python. So Tkinter is nothing but in the custom application. The custom application we are having right in our machine. Something I can tell you, something like you will have some application, right? And if you go for supermarket and all, they will have some application, like billing software. That is something like GUI based application. You are having VLC media player, you are having Zoom application, that is something console based application. The small application we are having, right, in system we are installing, right, that can be built through GUI, not command line based. Through GUI we will build these applications. But here itself you can find some of the example I have given. See, so not only we are taking this normal concept, guys, along with that we are taking real project, we are explaining it to you. Something like you can see Python function using bank transaction, deposit, withdrawal, balance and query. Here first we will show you how the CLI based application will be initially. Okay, like an example I can tell you Linux based instance. Okay, Linux based application, how it will be initially. After that, once you all gone through, see modules using employee payroll software calculator, we will tell you. Okay, after that bill generation software. These are the things initially we will cover. These are different applications. Once you gain the knowledge in that, right, we will go into Tkinter GUI based application. These are CLI based applications, these are GUI based applications. In GUI based application itself, when you want to create an application like bill generation software, like application form development, and if you go for small shop, right, they are having bill application, like that's something. These kind of GUI based customized application can be done through Tkinter. This is one of the module we need to install it. Through Tkinter, using Python platform, we can develop the application. Here, as usual, we are having introduction, color, backend, canvas, frames, widget, arranging all these stuff, button label, messaging, the proper application. In order to do proper application, everything we have integrated. Okay, that is something the GUI based application book. Using Tkinter, right, we can do GUI based application. Something like Flask web framework. Flask and django, right, they both are, I can tell you, as the same family. Usually in Flask and django using for web based application, web application development. Okay, in Python. In fact, note here, Django and all, it has peaked in the market currently. If you are not believing me, go ahead after the session, put it in the Google or internet, check what is the topmost web-based development, what is the topmost programming language. Top 5, right? Python should be there and django should be there. If you are not believing me, go ahead and put it in the Google and search it. So, in the Flask, right, generally people who are having knowledge on HTML, CSS, so we will tell you how to integrate that with Python, how you can write a website using Python. We will tell you like how to create a website using Python, using Flask framework, using django framework. In django itself, we have a multiple subsection. On django introduction, okay, and the views. What are the different views are there, and URL mapping with django, and templates. What are the templates? What are the different methods of template language we can use? How to create a new template? Everything. And forms. Here we will tell you like how to integrate HTTP, django form handling, classes and handling, validation, everything, and models. And django, different kinds of models are there. So why I'm not going deep dive, right? Because you people are new to Python, because many of them, before starting the session, right, many of them used to confirm me saying I'm new to Python. So that is why I'm telling you the overall idea. So you, as usual, you can expect me from tomorrow and day after tomorrow onwards, we will go into deep dive. We will take particular section, particular modules, right? We'll work on a daily basis, one module. Okay, these are the general section, guys. After that, okay, I told you, right, we are having a project use cases. Currently, we are having these many number of projects, guys. Okay, using Tkinter graphical user interface library from the Python, from which we can create multiple GUI apps. We know that. Here we are using one application for develop Notepad like text editor. Okay, we will show you many of the Android application and many of the custom software are having notes, right? Okay, that Notepad based software, we are going to tell you like how to integrate with any application through Tkinter. That one we are going to see. And GUI based calculator. Okay, we are going to create a custom application for calculator maker. And we have a calculator and all backend, there should be some programming side. You will understand that logic. Okay, So after that, right, we can go with using database connectivity, MySql database connectivity, employee in and out. Okay, attendance, payroll, and leave-based application. Okay, this is actually we got it from one of our company. Okay, one of the pharma-based company gave this project. Recently, we are working into it. It has multiple modules, guys, sub-modules. One module is in-time captured, another one is out-time captured, another module, another one is database connect. Okay, these application purely we are focusing into in and out. Something like I can tell you attendance system, we can make it like that. Okay, and we have a many applications. Similarly, what the action plan in this session, I told you, right, the session going to be 30 to 35 hours. Addition to whenever you are learning the concept, right, along with that we will also teach you, okay, application based system. We'll also teach you the real project, real application, how we are doing it in Python. Many applications are there. Okay, that and all we'll discuss when we are starting our session. Okay, this is what the action plan, guys, and many of them they are simply taking this core Python and they are charging amount many. Okay, so don't waste your amount, because there are two things are there when you are taking up programming. There is something called core programming, Java, core Python they are telling, right? Something like they will tell you college days we are studying, right? Okay, in college days we are studying, right? And YouTube and Udemy, if you go and see, there is something called pure core Python. Okay, here something project-based training. Project-based training means core Python we are considering for 1 week. This is a basic. Nowhere you can utilize it. Actually, here we are telling you the logics of program, Tkinter, flask, django, database connection, everything we are having in picture. Okay, I'll go back to my presentation. That is why I made a very big into mark on YouTube and Udemy. Okay, so because in YouTube and Udemy and other training institutes, they are purely into core Python. We are not into it. We are updated our content within Tkinter or django and flask, everything. Okay, and one more thing, guys, I told you, right, tomorrow onwards the session going to start. Each and every session will be recorded. You will be getting downloadable access, lifetime access you will get. Okay, if you miss one or two sessions, also no issue with particular recordings. Okay, that is what I'm trying to say. Fine, guys, and one more very much important thing. This session, right, it's purely like daily basis 1 hour training. Okay, the complete Python, even though you are new to Python, even though you are new to this, we will take you from the basics. You need not to be worried about it. Okay, fine, guys. So I'll tell you what is the fee structure. Okay, many of them asking about fees. I'll tell you what is the fee structure and all. So before starting this, okay, yeah. So total duration, I told you, just before, total duration will be 30 to 35 hours. Daily basis 1 hour training. It's not a free training. We'll have a fees we have to pay. This is not a free training. 75% of discount you will get. Okay, I'll tell you the training timings and all. So you can from 3rd October, which means tomorrow we are starting. Daily basis batch timing will be 1 hour, 6 to 7 p.m. Okay. A major thing, the session will be interactive. Today I'm only talking. You people are mute, right? It will not be like that. From tomorrow onwards, we can make the interactive training. I'll unmute all of you. You guys can ask me any doubt. You guys can ask me in case of any issues or whatever. Okay, that is the ideal thing. And apart from that, right? Apart from that, if you are not understanding any point, anytime you can reach out to me privately. If you are not understanding any point, you can reach out to me any point. The overall timing, right? Whatever you are seeing in the screen, I told you, right? 35 hours of session, which is going to daily 6 to 7 p.m. Daily 1 hour session it is. If you missed any 1 or 2 session, no issue. You will get the recording and you will get other stuffs. Okay. And one more important thing, we will create separate WhatsApp group, guys, for the people, those who are interested to join into the session, right? We will create separate WhatsApp group for that. I can show you in my screen. Okay. So I'll open just my WhatsApp and I'll show you. Okay, like this, we will create a separate WhatsApp group for you people, those who are interested, right? We'll be adding them into my WhatsApp group. So similarly, right, we will create separate WhatsApp group for you people also. You people on a daily basis, you will be getting the meeting link. Over there, right, something, right, you people can mutually talk in the sense, if you have any concern, you can ask it in the group. If you have any doubt, you can ask it in the group. It's not something like admin only sending group. It's a mutual group. You people also are doing this. And people who are completing the session, right, you will be getting course completion certificate. End of the session, you will be getting course completion certificate also. Now, I'll coming to the main point. What is the fee structure? What will be 75%? Because many people are asking what is the fee structure, everything. So complete documentation you will get, guys. End of the session, complete PDF and complete videos of recording, everything with downloadable access will help you to get a job, will help the interviews on Python, will help you to get something like interview preparation, resume preparation, interview questions, everything will share. We'll take care of it. That all falls under complimentary. Okay, so many people, right, usually ask me, sir, you are providing all these things, but the fees is to me, we are telling more fees. I can understand you are giving all these things A to Z bundle you are giving, but fees is extremely high. It's not nowadays. I'm not having job and all. What I can do. So for that only we are giving 75% of discount, guys. Okay, for that only we are giving flat 75% of discount. So and also after getting 75% of discount, right? You guys for enrolling, you need not to pay the 50% amount or 20% amount, nothing like that. For enrollment, for confirming your availability, right, you can simply pay 500 rupees, okay, through Google Pay or internet banking, whatever. You can enroll into the batch. You can attend from tomorrow, okay. So you can attend couple of sessions. If you are not feel the training is not good, you can ask your refund. I'll give you your amount as a refund. Your 500 rupees enrollment, whatever you are paying, right, that will not get wasted out. That is what I'm telling. Okay. So I'll tell you what is the fee structure after the 75% of discount. See, guys, usually when you go for outside, right, the Python core programming Tkinter GUI used to take 14,000 to 15,000. So now we are purely into 4,999 complete course fees for django, flask, Tkinter, MySql database, project oriented, each and everything, right, completely going to be 4,999. And one more thing, you can enroll by paying just 500 rupees. You need not to pay the complete fees amount. Just to pay 500, enroll it, attend couple of sessions. If you really like the training, your quality of training, the project, whatever we are having, then you can pay remaining fees. Or if you felt the quality of training is not good, you can inform me in 2 days itself. I'll give your money back. No need to worry. Okay. Now around 50 people are attending the session. Whoever interested, right, give your name and contact number in the chat box. Okay. Batch will be 5 members, guys. Okay. Batch will be 5 members. Please drop your name and contact number in the chat box so that after this demo, I'll give you a call back. I'll add you.